Snow falling, bells ringing, steam rising from a mug of hot Glühwein, while thousands of lights flicker around you. If you're dreaming of visiting Germany's Christmas markets in 2025, this is your roadmap to the most magical ones. In this video, we're traveling across Germany to visit 10 of the most beautiful Christmas markets you can experience in 2025. From huge city markets with cathedral backdrops to medieval towns that look like a living snow globe, you'll hear when the markets are planned to run in 2025, what makes each one special, and a key tip so you can make the most of your trip. Footage used for this video is from the most awesome social media accounts covering this. Be sure to give them a follow to get more tips about your favorite Christmas market. Links are in the description. Dates can always change a little, so always double-check the official website before you book. But this will give you a perfect starting point for planning your Christmas adventure. Enjoy! Number 10. Hamburg. Historical Christmas Market. We start in the north, in Hamburg, at the historical Christmas market on Rathausmarkt, right in front of the Grand City Hall. In 2025, this market is planned to run from late November until just before Christmas, lighting up the square with old-world wooden stalls, toy makers, and artisans that feel straight out of a storybook. Here you can wander from stall to stall, trying roasted nuts, bratwurst, and hot chocolate, while the facade of the Rathaus towers above you like a giant advent calendar. Pro tip: Hamburg can be windy and damp, so dress in layers and pack a warm, waterproof jacket. If you can, visit earlier in the day on weekdays for a calmer, more atmospheric experience before the evening crowds hit. Number 9 takes us to Frankfurt, where the Christmas market spreads from Nuremberg Square down towards the River Main. In 2025, it's scheduled from around 24th November to 22 December, wrapping the historic center in lights, a towering Christmas tree and rows of wooden huts. What makes Frankfurt special is the contrast. You're standing in a medieval square, but just beyond the rooftops you see the modern skyline glowing behind the fog. Old and new Germany side by side. Be sure to try local specialties like Bethmännchen and Brenton, traditional almond pastries that taste like Christmas in one bite. Pro tip: take a ride on the carousel or the Ferris wheel for epic views over the rooftops and the main square lit up at night. At number 8, we head to Stuttgart, home to one of Germany's largest Christmas markets. In 2025, Stuttgart's market is planned from 20 November to 20 December, filling the center with around 300 beautifully decorated stalls. Even the rooftops of the huts are little works of art, with miniature scenes, trees, and lights. You'll walk past the old castle, the Schillerplatz, and through lanes where choirs sing and brass bands play under twinkling lights. Pro tip: don't rush this one. Plan at least half a day here. Start at dusk when the lights come on, and slowly work your way from square to square with a cup of mulled wine in hand. Number 7 is a true hidden gem for many international visitors. Erfurt. The Erfurt Christmas market takes over the Domplatz, the cathedral square, usually from about 25 November to 22 December 2025. Picture this: a 25-meter Christmas tree, a giant wooden pyramid from the Ore Mountains, and a hand-carved nativity scene, all set between a cathedral and a church rising above the square. It feels like walking into a medieval painting. Pro tip: climb up towards the cathedral steps or the higher viewpoints nearby just after dark. From up there, the market looks like a sea of stars in the cold winter air. At number 6, we visit Cologne, famous for having several different markets. But the most iconic is the one set right beside the Cologne Cathedral. In 2025, the markets here are planned to run roughly from 17th of November to 23rd December, giving you a long window to visit. Under the shadow of the cathedral's twin spires, you'll find red-roofed stalls, a big central tree, live music, and endless opportunities for photos. The air is thick with the smell of Reibekuchen, crispy potato pancakes, and spiced wine. Pro tip: once you've explored the cathedral market, hop over to a couple of Cologne's other themed markets, like the Village of St. Nicholas or the Market of Angels, for completely different vibes in the same city. Number 5 takes us to the capital, Berlin. Berlin has dozens of markets, but the star of the show is Weihnachtszauber at Gendarmenmarkt. In 2025, it's planned to run from around 24th November to 31 December, giving you the rare chance to experience a Christmas market that even stays open into the new year. Here, elegant white tents sit between historic buildings with live music, gourmet food, and high-quality crafts. It's a little more upscale, and there's a small entry fee, but the atmosphere is absolutely worth it. Pro tip: come hungry and treat this one as a festive dinner. Try a proper sit-down meal in one of the heated tents, then wander outside for dessert and Glühwein under the stars. Number 4 is Munich, where the Christkindlmarkt spreads out from Marienplatz and into the surrounding streets. In 2025, it's planned from 24th November to 24th December, ending at noon on Christmas Eve. Here you shop beneath a massive Christmas tree in the famous Glockenspiel, surrounded by historic facades and endless lights. Follow the market streets and you'll find the Krippperlmarkt, specializing in nativity figures, and side markets offering everything from gingerbread to hand-carved toys. Pro tip: time your visit so you're in the square when the Glockenspiel chimes and the sky is just turning dark. It's pure magic seeing the lights come on while the figures dance above you. Number 3 is Rothenburg ob der Tauber, maybe the most storybook perfect town in all of Germany. Its Reiterlistmarkt in 2025 is planned from 21 November to 23rd December, transforming the walled medieval town into a Christmas postcard. Narrow cobbled streets, half-timbered houses, and every window glowing with wreaths and candles. This is where you feel like time has slowed down. Here you can duck into the famous Kette Wohlfahrt Christmas shop, then step back outside to the market for a cup of Glühwein and some Schneeball pastries. Pro tip: stay the night inside the old town if you can. After the day trippers leave, the streets get quiet, the snow crunches under your feet, and the town feels like it belongs just to you. Runner-up at number 2, Dresden's Striezelmarkt, one of Germany's oldest Christmas markets. In 2025, the Striezelmarkt is planned from 26 November to 24 December, filling the Altmarkt Square with pyramids, lights, and wooden crafts from the Ore Mountains. This is the place to taste the famous Dresdner Christstollen, see the giant Christmas pyramid, and shop for traditional wooden candle arches, nutcrackers, and incense smokers you'll keep for the rest of your life. Pro tip: if your dates line up, try to be there for one of the special Stollen or pyramid events. And even if they don't, make sure you explore a couple of Dresden's other smaller markets, like those near the Frauenkirche or along the Hauptstrasse. Each has its own charm. And finally, number 1, the legendary Nuremberg Christkindlmarkt. In 2025, Nuremberg's Christmas market is planned from 28th November to 24th December, with the opening ceremony led by the Christkind, a traditional Christmas angel figure who appears on the balcony of the church overlooking the square. Below, hundreds of stalls with red and white striped roofs stretch across the main square and into the side streets. The smell of Nürnberger Bratwurst and Lebkuchen gingerbread fills the air while choirs sing and the whole old town glows. This is the market many people picture when they think German Christmas market. And standing here with a warm mug in your hands and church bells echoing around you, you'll understand why. Pro tip: try to be there for the opening weekend if you love ceremonies and crowds. Or come midweek in early December for a slightly calmer experience with the same magical atmosphere. So, that's our tour of 10 of the most beautiful Christmas markets you can visit in Germany in 2025. From medieval towns like Rothenburg to big city icons like Nuremberg, Dresden, Munich, Cologne, and Berlin, Germany in December feels like one long, glowing celebration. Tell me in the comments, which market is at the top of your list for 2020? And if you want a full itinerary video, for example, how to visit 5 of these markets in 1 week, let me know and I'll make that next. If this helped you plan your Christmas trip, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone you want to bring along under the lights. See you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you.